Odds are you grew up singing a song Kandi Burruss wrote. She is one of the most celebrated pens in R&B, but her ability to cross over genres is responsible in part for its transition into the mainstream. This is the story of how Kandi Burruss created the soundtrack to our lives. Before she was writing hits for artists like Alicia Keys and Pink, Kandi's career started in East Point, Georgia, at Tri-Cities High School. But Kandi's star would rise even before she made it to her high school graduation. Kandi was one of the founding members of Xscape, a now legendary R&B group that would sign their first record deal by Kandi's 11th grade year. Before her senior year, the group would already have a hit single to their name. The group would see their first two singles both place in the top 10 of the Hot 100 charts, and their debut album, Hummin' Comin' At Ya, peaked at number 17 on the US Billboard 200 chart. In 1995, coming off the success of their first album, a now 19-year-old Kandi Burruss would get her first opportunity to write for the group, and she would deliver in a major way. Kandi co-wrote the group's lead single, Feels So Good, which would chart in 4 different countries and reach number 8 on the US Hot R&B and Hip Hop Singles chart, laying the groundwork for a run that would ultimately end in 1998 with 3 back-to-back platinum albums for Xscape and the group dissolving to pursue solo careers. With only a few writing credits to her name at this point, Kandi and fellow Xscape member Tamika Tiny Harris started working on new material for a new duo they called Cat, Kandi and Tiny. One of the new producers they were working with had a musical track that Kandi asked if she could write to, a moment for her career she describes as do or die. When the demo of that song was played for L.A. Reid, he loved it and asked if he could give it to another girl group called TLC. No Scrubs was an instant classic. It topped the Hot 100 charts upon its release, would sit in the top 10 for 17 weeks straight, and would go on to create a cultural moment within pop music all over the globe. Being held up as one of the greatest songs of the 90s, it launched Kandi's songwriting career. In 1999, the same producer of No Scrubs now brought her a different opportunity to write for a girl group from Houston, Texas. Kandi would write 5 songs for Destiny's Child's sophomore album, helping to launch their careers into cultural icons and creating what is held up as one of the best R&B and pop albums of all time. Kandi's pen delivered the lyrics to the anthems Bills, 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 Bugaboo, and fan favorite, So Good, cementing her place in the industry as a certified hitmaker. Budding artists and superstars alike would continue to seek out Kandi for her songwriting abilities. Following her success with Destiny's Child, Kandi would continue to bring R&B into the mainstream with genre-defying anthems like Pink's debut single, There You Go, co-writing Mariah Carey's Ex-Girlfriend, and NSYNC's It Makes Me Ill. Kandi was an R&B singer who could create hit songs of any genre, continuing to deliver hits for artists like Usher, Alicia Keys, and even T-Pain. Kandi has cemented her legacy as one of the most influential voices and architects of R&B and pop music today. And this Black History Month, she will be celebrated for her contributions to the music that made us, as her iconic anthems continue to shape music today.